Hi, everybody. So I wanted to jump on here really quickly and talk about this Lee Beyonce situation. So this happened yesterday and it really blew up the internet. Like people were mad at Jason Lee. And they're mad because they feel like Jason Lee came for Beyonce for no reason at all. So he was on his channel, he was doing a video, and he let it be known that he feels that Beyonce does not help black people enough. He was saying that he feels like we're all in the same boat and that we all should be helping each other.
I think optically, when you don't include other black leaders in the culture in the fold, I mean, not just take me out of it. The Breakfast Club, I mean, you should have honored and brought more black. And I spent thousands of over $40,000 in tickets and shared the experience with friends. And I've done a lot, and I'm not even going to say it here because if I did, this internet, Beyonce's good internet, would go crazy. I'm going to tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now. Ooh. And that's where I go back to like, we're friends in the game. We support each other. We help each other out. Can you imagine had I put that on Hollywood Law? Oh, there was one more thing. Beat this, Johnny.
Woo!
So that in itself, I think Beyonce could have gave me a, you know what I mean? Like there should be a little love there. Now,
and then people really got mad when he alluded to that he knows everyone in the business and that he's well connected.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Beyonce doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce, and they're not going to share that with her.
Yvette knows. I got the receipts. I still have the receipts. Yvette know I got the receipts. I got them. Now if I get that message to Beyonce,
yes,
I can get it to I'm connected. I could get the message to Beyonce.
She needs to know.
And I think people like her publicist, who I love, and I'm just being critical. That's just what I do. You know that, Yvette. We're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's going to be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out.
The fires that will come of that.
I ain't worried. I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you right now, I'm not playing this industry game.
When I tell you people were enraged, you have to believe me. I mean, you guys know how the Beehive is. They feel like Beyonce's one of the few artists that's not trending for drama. They also feel that he was threatening Beyonce, basically saying, if Kelly Rowland doesn't come on my show, I'm going to drag you. And they consider that blackmail. Then they started posting this old video saying that it's clear that Beyonce doesn't like Jason Lee because he's messy. Because they were at some music event, and when Jason Lee went to talk to Beyonce, she turned around and went in the other. Beyonce's mother, Miss Tina, feels very strongly that people come after Beyonce for no reason. It was just a couple weeks ago when she had to stand up and defend her daughter because people were saying that Beyonce wanted to be white and she was lightening her skin. And according to Miss Tina, Beyonce was allowed to change her hair color whenever she felt like it. She said it had nothing to do with her wanting to be white. Now, here's the thing. Some people that aren't a part of the Beehive, they feel like Jason Lee is a blogger and he knows exactly what he's doing when he puts out statements like this. He knows that anytime he says something that portrays Beyonce in a negative light, here comes the Beehive because they're not playing about their Beyonce. So maybe there's a method to the madness, people. But with that being said, you have to expect the backlash. When you say that if Kelly Rowland doesn't come on your show, then you might release some information that you have, child, what do you think is going to happen? And to say that you're so well connected, that you know everybody, of course they're going to say, well, why can't you get to Beyonce if you're so well connected? Now, let's say there's no method to the madness, and he really does have some really juicy tea on Beyonce. You can't put it out now. These people will eat you alive. Can you imagine if he had some really juicy tea about Beyonce or someone in her circle, and he puts it out after making the statements that he just made? Well, that could be career ending. The Beehive is going to say, if you knew this information and you put it out anyway, how dare you? Because no matter what you do when it comes to Beyonce, you gotta watch how you do it. She didn't get to be one of the #1 recording artists without her loyal fans. So now he's at a point where the Beehive is furious because he said what he said yesterday. But if he puts this information out, they're also going to be mad at him because how dare you come for our queen? I mean, it's almost a lose-lose situation, except if he said these things just to get a rise out of people. That's the only way he wins in this situation. He said what he said, and now everybody's talking about it. But not in a good way that they're talking about it. They're talking about it in a bad way. And that would go back to the publicist saying that all pub is good pub, even if it's negative. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Why do you think Jason made those statements about Beyonce? Was he looking for a pub? Or do you think he really has some juicy tea on Beyonce? Until next time, bye for now.